Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Rollcase TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talents. But I'm kind of thinking I don't like that yellow stripe. Not all the way on the back like that. I liked it on the front. I made it when it was on the front. Yeah, let's go to the garage. And specials. And this vehicle. Options. Livery. Customize. Okay, base color. Primary color. I do want that. I think. I don't know what the secondary color was. The tertiary I want to keep. The secondary. What was it? It was bright, no. Darker? No. I don't know what it was originally. I'd have to look it up. Do I still have yellow on the back? No, see, I don't have any yellow on the back then. Make it brighter. Yeah, that actually looks better. That more matches my banner, but it doesn't match my logo as much. But my logo is pretty cool. Could go with that. I think I like that better. All these decisions that have nothing to do with racing. Yeah. I like this better with the green. The logo's good because it's more of a British racing green, so that offsets better. This is better for this. Okay. Yes, I will apply it, and I will go back, and I will also apply it to this vehicle, which I will be changing to soon. And customize and secondary and there and tertiary and there and go back and apply. Okay, let's go. We were in the middle of the specials, and I have I got to do the upgrades for the VW. Oh, I have not unlocked the upgrades. I have to do a custom event. How close am I? Can I find out how close I am? It's like miles. Why doing the first two events aren't enough to unlock the upgrades? You got to actually do a custom event. Show height upgrades. Oh, I gotta drive another. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I gotta drive another 14 miles to unlock the stage 2 upgrades. Well, I'll get the stage 1 upgrades that count. I don't use flashbacks, so. Okay, so I need to drive another 14 miles. So let's see if I can calculate that out with one custom event. Race creator. This was the longer one, right? 7.54. So I can just do 2 laps of this and we'll be good to go. So 2 laps. And the class is going to be specials. Oh, which specials? Not that group. So there are more than one specials. It's going to show me the VW, right? Ugh. That's not it. Just gonna choose every one. VW Fun Car Cup. Yes. Okay, that's the one. And I'll go ahead and put everyone in that car. And I am going to choose all the drivers. Might be faster to just do 10 drivers, but what the heck. Oh, and I should already have this set to boost off, ramps off, advanced should be, upgrades on, difficulty hard, standing start. Okay, that's all good. And create event. And yes, choose that one because it's the only one I can choose. And my kitty cat is here for some more food, so I'm going to mute a second while I feed him and the game race loads. He is an older cat, so he gets all the food he wants to keep his weight up. In fact, we give him I give him a, my roommates don't do that. I do. They do play with him sometimes at my insistence. I give him a appetite stimulant every so often, a couple times a week. I like this yellow better already. I'm in 6th. My partner's in 18th. I want to see what he looks like from behind. Which is a silly thing to do. There he is. Oh, yes. I definitely like that better. Okay. I'm going for perfect corners, which I'm going to have a hard time doing. I'm way down the pack, but it's okay. Oh, I didn't look to see if I could get the lower sponsor requirements. That was more important than that. Well, I mean, it's not going to matter until I switch sponsors, right? Oh, going in hard. Oh, fender brakes. I do have damage on. But I'm not in it to win it. I'm just in it to get the miles in, because I need the miles. So this seems to be the case with all of the various car classes. I think this happened on the GT and the touring cars. You cannot earn enough miles from career mode to be eligible for the last race. So This seems to be, I think this is the longest course. So it's one of my favorites. If I always am 15 miles short or 14 miles short, then I'll choose this course all the time. I think this is the course I use for my thumbnail. I definitely like the road racing courses better than the closed circuit courses, because they're prettier and they're longer. Well, I got this thing pegged, and I'm kind of catching them. Well, if I can get perfect corners for these nice sweeping corners. I don't know if they're called perfect corners. They were called, oh, somebody hit me. And I am supposed to drive on the sidewalk here, according to the racing line. It's not a sidewalk. Well, maybe it is a sidewalk. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm having some aerodynamic issues. I might be having a tire issue. Oh, I had a tire issue. Oh, this is going to take forever to finish this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to limp to the finish line here during the whole second lap. I can retire and then do one more lap. Although right now I'm still, I mean the vehicle is pulling a little, but I'm still, it must be a rear tire because it's not really pulling all that much. Whoa, okay, it pulled a lot there. Last, one of the custom races before, oh yeah, really pulled out there. It'll take less time to finish this if I still keep up a decent speed. Like I said, I don't care where I finish. But one time before, when I was doing this earlier episode, I had to do one of these races and I got the vehicle completely messed up. And I could not... I was really limping at home. It's pulling to the left, and so I'm having a hard time making right-handers. But I can compensate. And still keep up a decent speed, apparently. Are these front-wheel drive cars? It must be. The steering isn't that bad, so it must be a rear tire that I lost. And I'm assuming they're front-wheel drive cars if I'm able to drag this rim around at such speed. If there's any realism at all to the damage, which in my past experience it is realistic damage. Now, don't hit me anymore. Oh, that's my rival. Oh. Yeah, I was not looking at the map to realize that was such a sharp turn. Whoa! Look at that guy throwing tires at me now. He's like, here, grab one of these. Hey, buddy, you're missing a tire. Here, grab one of these. Stick your arm out the window. Grab it at 100 miles an hour as you go by. That won't hurt. And then reach back and change it while you're still going 100 miles an hour. He was just trying to help me, in other words. Oh, man. I appreciate it, but I just wasn't quick enough. My reflexes are not quick enough to grab that tire. You know, I could have changed it if I, like, go over enough of a hill. But I get enough air time, I could reach back, undo the, undo the bolts by hand, because, of course, I got that kind of wicked grip. Slap the tire on the rim, because it's just a bare tire, so. One-handed. So I gotta keep one hand on the wheel. Then throw her back on. While palming the bolts, so I don't have to put them down. It would take more time. Because, I can only get so much air time. Even though I would have been capable to do all that, I wasn't capable of, my reflexes weren't good. Oh, that guy helped me out. Kept me from overshooting that turn a little bit. Okay, I gotta watch when I come up to another hairpin right, but I compensate a little bit better. My teammate has crashed again, huh? He tells me my teammate's crashed, even when he hasn't crashed. I was right behind him earlier in the stream in a race. And he said, oh, my teammate has crashed. I'm right behind him. He did not crash. I was watching him the whole way. He's just giving you an excuse, buddy. He's calling in and saying, oh my goodness, I crashed. He didn't crash. He's just calling in sick. Oh wait, I thought that was the end of the lap. I'm getting all these fireworks for nothing. Look at this, I'm driving on 3 wheels. I'm just blowing past them, blowing up to them. I'm blowing up. The wheel blew up. I am dusting them. Oh, now don't you hit me. This is the hairpin. I did better, mostly because I was able to scrape against the bollard there, as it's called in some countries, but not my own. What the cement guard rail, cement divider? We don't have a name for that here in America. Another hairpin, which I didn't see coming in advance, but will I still be able to finish in the top 10? Oh, will I still be able to beat my teammate who's right in my rearview mirror? I think I will. I think this is the finish line, right? Yes. Confetti! Oh, it was a front wheel. How was that? Okay, that wasn't realistic. I was able to steer pretty effectively with just one wheel. It only pulled out on the right-handers. Yeah. No, I'm not going to watch the replay. Cross, a lot of cross. Rookie specials 5. Okay. Upgrade stage, got it. Yeah, I beat my teammate. Not my rival. My team finished 6th, which was good enough. Because it's just a custom race. But now I can go back to my career. It's just, I make a little money on the side. These exhibition races, make a little money on the side. They pay for my repairs. So pay me enough for my repairs. What is that? Unlocked. It's not saying what it is. I take it it's a livery. All right. Now I can go back to the career and first of all, I'm going to, if I can, upgrade. Yes, I can upgrade this. And now with any money I have left, I can upgrade the vehicle, but I don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade the vehicle. So I'm going to be driving with, actually, I can do it right from here. Still rookie, still specials. Select the event. Oh, I got to do mini cups now too. Wait a minute. So I can't use my other car. Oh, crap. Okay, well I have to wait until I get to the... Alright. Now I'm eligible because I can do the upgrades, but I don't have the money to do the upgrades. I guess the engine is more important. I would like to get these stage 2 upgrades in, but they're not important. I spent a lot of time, I think, last stream doing more than I needed to. Oh, I didn't select it. Spending money on things I didn't need to. Yeah, I definitely like that color better. All right, Paris. Oh, I didn't see how many events this was. How many races this was. Not that it matters. 16 of 25. So that went down, which is good. Miles driven in specials. Well, I'll meet that easily. And I'll meet that easily. No eliminations yet. And it did kind of scroll to the end because I think it's only 4 or no. No, it's 40 something. Okay. See, it's supposed to scroll, right? It does scroll, but it doesn't scroll all the way to the end. Perform good user actions. 16 of 25. Survive. Eliminations. 0 out of 4. Something. 42 maybe. They spent all their money on paying those actors for the hokey cutscenes. They didn't have money left to pay the QA people to catch these things. That's the way it always goes, though. You cram in last-minute assets and programming and whatever, and well, there's no time to do QA testing, so we'll just let the people that own the game let us know. Now, it was much less of an issue, as you can imagine, when games came on, were not downloaded. Right? Now upgrades are, updates are really easy to roll out. When you bought a game on CD or DVD or CD or floppy disk or metallic tape reel, whatever. Did they have games back then? When you loaded programs on tape? Oh, actually, I did load games on cassette tape. Unlike my, you would have to buy a cassette tape, metallic tape. On one of the one of the early computers I own. I'm pretty sure. You can buy a cassette tape with the program on. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering that now. I'm probably misremembering it. I'm old. I mean, they had floppy disks before they had cassette tapes. Big old 8-inch floppy disk or 12-inch, whatever. They had like 8-inch and 5-inch and 3¼ inch. The 3¼ inch were the hard plastic ones. The other ones were the actual floppy disks. In case you're ever wondering why they were called floppy disks, when the only ones you may have seen are the ones in the hard case that weren't very floppy, because the original ones were floppy. They were just in paper cases, not plastic cases. So there you go. The things you learn from old guys. I mentioned, I used some old-timey phrase. I was referring to highly caffeinated soda as high test. And he had no idea what I was talking about. But he didn't mention. I looked at him finally and said, "Do you know what I mean by high test?" No. No idea. It's like, yeah, you're young. So I had to explain it to him. Because that's the kind of thing you get out of old guys. I don't have the level 2 upgrades on, and I'm still dusting them. So that's cool. I'm also more in practice because this is the 3rd hour of my stream. When I first start a stream, I don't bother to warm up because, you know, we do it live. Oh, in case you're wondering, not to leave you hanging, high test gasoline is what they called gasoline when they came out with premium gasoline for the first time. This is leaded premium gasoline to avoid engine knocking, which is misfiring. Add more octane to the gas. They referred to it as high test, and well, I called it high test and low test when I was explaining to him, which is not actually true. It was high test and regular. Why high test? I don't know, because they tested the values of the octane and they came out high. I don't know. High performance test? I don't know why it was test. But that became a slang high test for anything that was stronger. And by analogy then, later on, low test versus high test. There's a name for that, those kind of words where... And I don't remember what this called, but words like low test that were... The original etymology had no meaning to them, but they were based on another word that had a definition. I mean, I suppose that's true for most words we have that are, you know, opposites. I'm trying to think of examples now, and of course I can't. Because I'm an old guy. I keep mentioning this, right? It seems like when I played in racing games, I really did this a lot during my TTLMN playthrough. I continuously mentioned how old I was, just as a subconscious excuse for why I play video games so poorly. But I play Civilization 6 okay now, not really well, but... And SnowRunner I play okay. Ah, I did complete the entire event. Good. Oh, now I gotta buy another car. Oh, and I won't be able to get it until I get the Mini. Another car to upgrade. Okay, finished first. Sigh. I should give it the Napoleon Dynamite. Sigh. I was wondering if that was going to come out louder on the mic than it did live, and it did. Yeah. I did a little quieter that time. Okay. Classic mini cup event. And I think if I choose it and it doesn't let me upgrade it. What's the event detail? Oh, why? Now it tells me where I am, London. Okay, and it's two races. I have to finish in the top 3. And I can't upgrade the car yet, I don't think. Or change the... I can change the livery. Options. Livery. Here we go, baby. Motorsport. That one. Oh, I missed it. This one. And customize. And change the secondary to this. And change the tertiary. I like the word tertiary to this. And I didn't select the secondary. I just scrolled over to it. Select it. Okay. Back. And apply it. But not all the cars in my garage, because I don't only want certain cars. I want to know from my garage which cars I've actually potentially upgraded. I can't upgrade anything. I don't have the miles. But I could change the livery this time. Oh, look at this. How much the power goes up. It goes up maybe 10%, but it's such a small thing. Ooh, look at that acceleration. All right. I need 7 miles. And my sponsor is still... It's for all... my sponsor's still good, because it's all... all specials, not particular ones. Right? Okay, gotta get these 2 races in the next 15 minutes or so, or 15 to 20 minutes.
Sorry, please control or obey.
And it's raining again. It's raining. Oh, it's such a great song. What a great group. Super Tramp. I sometimes get sad when I hear old music from my era. I don't know why exactly. Weird things make old people sad. Melancholy. I don't get sad. I get melancholy. That's another green livery. I'll get some better. I don't have all the vinyl. I had vinyls of like everything, of course, back in the day, and then I replaced a bunch of them with CDs when CDs were a thing, and bought a lot of new CDs. You can still buy some CDs. I want to buy CDs of some of my old albums, but a lot of my CDs, my albums were all destroyed when I had a flood in my house, and you would think that the vinyl would survive, but it didn't. Everything got all warped. And of course all the covers were destroyed. So I replaced some of my favorites with CDs, and I got new CDs, but then my CDs ended up missing. I think someone might have taken them off of... out of the car or something, I don't know. Or I misplaced them somewhere when I was moving. But they're definitely not in my possession now. I had some stuff stored at a friend's house. I asked them. They said they didn't have it. So, I don't know. I had stuff in professional storage, but I know I cleared out that storage bin. It wasn't with any of the storage that I was able to put in my storage closet when I moved out of the house. So, I don't know. I still have a bunch of CDs, but I had a case of all my favorites, and they all went bye-bye. I replaced a couple of them, a handful, but I mean probably less than a handful. A few of them I replaced, but I didn't replace all of my favorites. I don't even know if I had all the Supertramp on. I had like every Supertramp album, plus all the solo albums from the Supertramp. Back when, you know, I don't really bought albums. After a while, the bands are just hanging on, and so you never know when. You know, there's bands now that are from the classic rock era, I think, that are still producing albums in their 80s or whatever. And so you never know when to, first, easy. When you follow a band, and you know, you never know when. It's like maybe you need to set a timer and say, okay, I won't buy any album after 20 years after their first album or something, you know. I mean, because some bands, they deteriorate early. Some bands, they don't deteriorate at all. Some bands, they only deteriorate slightly, but their albums are still worth getting. And then some bands hang on forever beyond any reason. And at some point, you got to decide: is it worth buying this album just to have a complete collection when it sounds nothing like their albums from 20 years ago, and the quality is awful, and the singing is awful, and I don't know. I'm a collector kind of sort, so I would be the type to keep buying them. But I don't know, are there still like Pink Floyd albums being produced? I never got the Mission Bell or whatever it was. The last one I got, I did buy, like, if you know anything about Pink Floyd, I did get the final cut, which I really loved, which supposedly, you know, passed, supposedly not critically acclaimed, but I really liked it. And was there one after that I did get? I don't know, but then I stopped at some point. And I never even considered it once my entire Pink Floyd collection was lost or stolen. I don't have any Pink Floyd. I've got some Pink Floyd I bought on digital download, but I would still like to have the CDs. I mean, I don't even know if you can get a CD player anymore. I've got one in my a Blu-ray/CD player on my Xbox, which I don't know if the latest one even has that ability. I would definitely keep this one for that purposes. Somewhere I have an old Sony 5-disc carousel CD player, and I have a portable CD player. Oh, and my car is from 2007. That has a CD player. And I do not get albums, I do not buy music off of Spotify, because one, they're evil, and two, you don't get the rights to the actual files. You can only, so, you know, it's proprietary, some kind of proprietary format or something. You can only, I mean, I'm sure the MP3s exist somewhere. Unless something has changed in the recent past. You can only play them within the Spotify app. So if Spotify goes away, oh, sorry, you spent the money for this album. Well, you know what? It's only, you didn't buy it. You just bought a license for it. So, you know, too bad. But I think MP3s will be around, you know, a lot longer than Spotify. There are digital formats that are still around from 20 years ago, like more. And you still get GIFs and stuff. And it's pronounced GIF because it stands for graphic. I don't care what the person that coined the acronym says it should be pronounced. He doesn't get to decide, folks. The English language gets to decide. The English language decides everything on its own. The people decide. Nobody's in charge of the English language. It's GIF. Fight me. I don't care. Pronounce it any way you want. What do I care? I pronounce it GIF because it's short for graphic, the hard G, graphic information file. But seriously, I, very strongly believe that nobody gets to decide how a word is pronounced. Whether you invented the format or not, you do not get to decide how it's going to be pronounced. You're not king of the world. You're not king of the English language. Nobody's king of the English language. So don't give me a big banner saying it's pronounced, X, Y, or Z or whatever. It's like, go away. PNGs are better anyway. Can you get an animated PNG? You should be able to. There's got to be an animated format, right? If not, someone should invent it. Maybe there's patents or something. I do have my emotes that are animated are GIFs because I don't have a choice, I don't think. I don't know. Speaking of emotes, emojis, Discord's still coming, folks. Still working on it. Honest, just very, very slowly. Person that was going to help does not help. Cannot help anymore, and I do have experience administering Discord, but I have not worked on it in a long time. There was a promise that when I hit 100 followers or 100 subscribers on YouTube, I would put together a Discord. I'm over 150 now. I just did 151, I think, yesterday as I looked at it. So I'm behind on my promise, but it's going to happen. I did something I wanted to do that I did not make public is now I'm leaning forward to see if I like. Yeah, I do like the golder on my logo because it doesn't look as gold. Because it's got the shadowing, the 3D like shadowing. Whatever. And it's a slightly different shade of green, so it's a bluer shade of green, so it's a redder shade of yellow. Right? Makes sense, right? Yeah, let's just keep going. Upgrade stage 3 available, which makes no difference because I have to buy flashbacks to be able to get to that upgrade stage. I don't even know what that upgrade stage does give me. But I might have the money now for all the upgrades, but unlock tuner. Ah, okay. So I did get far enough I can do tuner. Tuner will be next. Tuner was locked until I did specials. So I unlocked tuner. I'm not going to go in there. And I'm not going to upgrade. Now I'm going to... Oh no, it still is the... Again, I have to upgrade upgrade to stage 2 of the mini cup. Erg. So next YouTube episode, I guess. Actually, have I done 3 already? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is going to be it for the stream, folks. I got miscounted. Maybe I'll run a little long. I got shopping to do. But it's not like we have 45 minutes. We're just at 45 minutes. Let me see what I need to do so I can unlock that last one. But how many, what is the last one? I don't know how many, it is just a single event. So I'll do all this in the same hour. Let me check here to see what the garage. And that's not the mini. That's not the specials. There's the mini. Oh, I've only driven 8 miles. So I'm gonna have to drive like 3 laps to the other place. I have to drive 13 miles now to be eligible for that last race. So 13? 13, so I only have to do 2 laps. Right? 13 and 8. No, that's not right. 17. I need 17. So I have to do either 3 laps. That one's 15 for 2 laps. So I have to either do 3 laps or find another race to do. Okay. Well, we are going to do that in the next stream / YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I will be back. Don't stick around. I'll be back. I won't be back. I'll be back slightly. Stick around. I'm going to see if there's someone to raid if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. The next episode, when I come back and do another custom event, so I can do the last career event, because I don't know why, but they forced you to do that. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, the next YouTube episode will be out the next weekend evening at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight UK time. For those of you on YouTube, Twitch again, stick around. For those who are on YouTube, please have a great evening, great night, great morning, great whenever, until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, Twitch, stick around. YouTube, bye-bye.